Sea trout to me a few years ago were something I never bothered with really. They were a mythical beast that the moon had to be called Jennifer and the tide had to be called Jonathan, and you needed this and the tides and the moon and the occult, and they were, as far as I was led to believe, hard to catch. So I kind of left them alone. But in the past couple of years, as I've gotten more into my trout fishing, I've found myself like the month after the brown trout season ends and the month before, looking for trout a lot more. I think Alex seems to be the same, and we're both kind of, well, I suppose learning off each other still, what works, when works, who works. So it's usually we fish for sea trout. It's a kind of lone pursuit. I'll go on my own to buy marks, and Alex will go to his marks, but we'll obviously keep in touch back and forth, and I'll take a photo of, I'll be all proud of what I've caught that day, and he'll gazump me with something else. So it tends to be the way. He goes his way to his marks, and I go my way to my marks. It's not like the brown trout fishing. And obviously I'll send him a photo, he'll send me one back, and that's how the day usually goes. I still release trout, as far as I know. People in Orkney have said that you don't see as many sea trout as you used to, whether that's to do with salmon farming or overfishing, or I don't know what that could be. As I said, that they're a kind of new species to me in that regard. If I ever caught them as a youngster, it was an accident, fishing for flounders or something. But they do thump, they do tug, there seem to be a lot more go in them. Obviously, well, more fed, they seem to be far better going in the colder weather than what the brown trout can be, so why not? It can be bonny in their own way too, if you get like a nice parasilver. There's one of Alex, another reply. In fact, I think that was the same day of that session. He'd fished a lot of hours along a quite a common shore, and fished for, I think, 1 or 2 fish that day. I think I managed 7 on this occasion that this session's from. With the sea trout though, I mean, once they're off, they're off. That's what I've always maintained with the boys. Like I prefer, that one's needing a sandwich. I prefer log fishing. You've always got a chance at spooking up something that's sitting there, whereas these beasts do tend to work a lot more with the tide. So there's the photo. Beam that across to Alex. What do you think of that, Jake? I'm having a fantastic day. How are you doing? And wallop, I get hit with something like this generally. That's a cracker of fish. I'm not sure if that would have been the same week, but I don't think it was the same day we were fishing. A cracker of a fish too. But as I say, I enjoy it. It fills the gap. But now that I've kind of dipped back into the brown trout, I don't know if I'll keep going to the sea trout. Although I did go today to have quite a frustrating session. Like huge fish jumping 20 feet in front of me, and I couldn't get them to chase. But so they are just a short video, folks, on a couple of clips I had the sea trout, and as I say, I'll maybe have a few more sessions. They are quite addictive. They do go, and there's more a hunting kind of instinct goes into catching them. But I think Alex, he's definitely got the crab kicking, but he'll be going for a few more sea trout this year, I think, until we get big browns out the logs, but who knows. But there you are, folks, short video on sea trout, so tight lines.